What's up? We're on Time to Rock. We're Metal Dragon. This is our fucking great beer, and we're happy to be here.
So the Metal Dragon started as a fictional band, right? But you started on real festivals. What did it feel like when you realized that something that started as a fictional band started attracting a real audience?
Real, fucking surreal. It is bizarre. It and very meta. We have a brand, we have merch, we are a band, we have a beer, we're so mind blown, more or less.
It feels very much like a dream come true, honestly. But yes, it's extremely surreal, but so powerful and wonderful and beautiful and magical.
It was insane because the first day of shooting was on this big festival, Rockstar, and we're like, maybe no one's gonna come because we didn't do any any advertising that we were gonna be there. We were just gonna hijack one of the stages after Wasp at 2 a.m. at night, and it was just packed and people loved it. No one's ever heard us before, and it was insane. So yeah, that was baptized by fire. Then we were a band and we made the movie. How are you, baby?
Well, maybe every band is fictional in a way.
I am. During the Skogsröjet, people who heard your music for the first time actually sang along. How was that feeling?
Well, you almost died afterwards, right? I don't know. Let these bitches know.
Yeah, after that gig, I was euphoric and I almost passed out. I was close to calling an ambulance because I was so happy that I could not contain my emotions. I was walking around, oh God, oh my God, I can't breathe. So yeah, I was overwhelmed with emotion. It was euphoric. It was maybe the best day of my life, to be honest. And honestly, the magic is as strong now, but it's in a bit of a different form.
And since that was the first day of shooting, so that from that moment on, we were a band, and that was awesome.
How did you find the band? How did you compose this band specifically? And how do you feel in that moment, like you said, when you realize that this is the band, this is a band now?
Well, I'm the director of the movie, so I wrote it for these guys because they've been my troopers for 10 years in movies, and I always wanted to work with this motherfucker because he's an amazing actor, and turned out he was a really cool guitarist as well. So we just did it, and it was
One of the team now.
yeah, 100%. Now we're a band, and we have a strange relationship. So yeah, we're like a real band, which is amazing. And it really comes through in the movie, which is a metal comedy called We Are Metal Dragon. So, and just being able to play here is amazing. It's like 1,000 people in the audience. It was awesome.
Oh, and I hope in the future that we will be included as characters in the Kommander game.
Yeah, I'm sure we can fix
You need a dragon warden at least.
Right?
You need a dragon warden to summon dragons and everything. Right, yeah?
I'll make it happen, definitely. When people watch the Metal Dragon show, are they watching actors or musicians or something in between?
What do you think? You're the smart one.
What was the question?
If it's not the smart one,
Actors or musicians?
Well, when they're watching the Metal Dragons, do you think they're watching actors or musicians or something in between?
I don't know really, but maybe something in between. It's up to their own imagination.
How do you feel?
I feel like a musician because, even though it's playback and everything, when I play wrong, I feel, oh, damn it, I missed that one,
I mean, the film is about a band of failed musicians, and we're all failed musicians. So it wasn't really hard to dig into that vein, and now the band becomes a success story, and it's the same for us in real life. So it's like the art form takes real life, which is crazy.
Oh, well, the vocals, however, were not playback. I actually sing, and I that kind of puts me in a spot where I'm more of a musician, because I go in it with okay, I'm the character, but at the end of the day, the musician takes over. But it's kind of a mix, yeah. because I need to think about the vocals and everything, and then you get the mood of the crowd, the energy.
That's the character.
Yes, of course. There's a part of me that certainly, of course, it's the character in the bass line, right? But at the same time, you get taken over by the energy of the crowd and everything, and then you got to focus on the lyrics and everything, and the vocals and the technique and everything. But it's sort of like a mix, absolutely. Of course, there's a part of me that's the character, but at the same time, it's just the passion takes over and the music and everything. It's yeah. I'm repeating myself. Sorry.
And then again, I think being actors, we also have a different approach on how we're thinking about how we make the stage look and how everybody moves and what our characters are doing in how I work with Matthias here or how we interact in another way than musicians do, maybe. So in between.
How do you balance the in between? How do you decide when you're going to go full musician and when you are more of an actor?
Well, as me as a normal person, I don't really shout out in this accent wanting to have sex with all the fat ladies in the audience. So that's my character. And yeah, he loves dragons, but maybe not as much sexually.
I mean, let's not talk about that. Undisclosed information. No, but in my case, I think it's the character is a mix of an insecure one, but at the same time also gets taken over. It's a bit more. It's a bit of me, but more to an extreme in various ways. So you kind of naturally feel when the character comes in, and when you can allow yourself to be overtaken a bit by the passion and the music, and it doesn't overblend with the character too much. So it's a natural process. Just feel it. Don't think too much.
But I think what sets this apart from other like music movies is that he's actually the one singing. Like in Rockstar, it's not the actor singing or anything. So he's doing all the vocals himself, which is sort of the origin why I wanted to make this film, because this motherfucker has such an amazing voice. So it's really a love letter, and we just tag along on that love letter, really. And yeah.
What made you choose this types of characters, like this specific, like a crazy brother? What made you think of those exact characters?
I mean, the basis is that we all wanted to be like very different from each other. There's like a movie in Sweden called Jönssonligan, and they're all different characters committing crime and stuff. But so we didn't want to be like as the same people, but so we wanted to be each other's opposites, really.
Distinct personalities.
Yeah. And really what we're playing is an extension of ourselves, or as people view us, really. So he's the grumpy one, he's the crazy dragon one, I'm the insane people person that shits on floors, and he's the juicy one, yeah. So
This movie is a comedy, but it's also a tribute. How do you find this balance?
it's a comedy in first sense. It's like a body comedy, like Hangover and all that, but it's also about inspiring people, and the people that so many people have like been in bands that didn't work, so everyone will like feel connected to this, or anyone that had a dream. So maybe someone sees this, they have a laugh, but maybe they go into the rehearsal room with these old fuckers that they played with when they were kids as well, hopefully. What do you feel?
Yeah, it's spot on actually.
This is actually the love for music, the metal music, and the love for the friendship. Being in a band, standing in a rehearsal room for years and years and years and years, and the dream. So much about love, actually.
And to be honest, it's much more than just a comedy. There's a lot in this movie. There's even action in it, you know, the thrill or whatever. There's a lot of drama. There's sorrow. There's beauty. There's contrast in it. Much more than just a crazy comedy, but it's that too.
I really look forward to Stevie's Rosie. Do you think every musician has this metal dragon in their life?
Well, now they do. They should have. So on September 25, it opens in Sweden, in theaters everywhere. Hopefully, it will cross the oceans and all out to Europe, so you all can see it and enjoy yourself. Yeah. But yeah, everyone needs some dragon, right?
Yes. The whole world needs to feel the power of the metal dragon.
Do you see this band continuing even after the film is released? Do you see this as something that could go beyond just the movie?
No. No, we exist this summer. We like a mosquito. We come in the summer, we suck, and then we die. And we might be resurrected if people gives us a lot of millions to make a sequel, which you will. Right, money people? Show us the money! Well, you want to do this every day, right?
No, not really. I don't like this guy.
Rockstar lifestyle that you get for a summer.
Love it, of course. This is a childhood dream for many of us. Then again, we're not that young, so for a day or two, it works.
I got to experience this before I died, and I am eternally grateful for that. This is honestly moving me into my soul, to be entirely honest. I'm blown away.
Yeah, it's all fun and games, but seeing the crowd, I mean, it's amazing. It's when you stand in front of the mirror as a kid, that's what you dreamt of. So that's so cool with movies. You get to step into a Rockstar shoes and just do it. It's amazing. Yeah, you done it, so you're not that impressed, maybe.
Well, not impressed maybe, but it's amazing. We was doing a signing thing outside and to see the joy and the happiness with people. That is really amazing. Yeah.
How did it feel to have a signing session, like for your music?
It's fun for the people. They want us to sign something. It's a game. It's some playful for both of us, I think.
It's amazing to see when people are moved, when they're entertained, when they're happy, they're smiling, they're shouting. We're causing it. There's some magic in that.
Nah, totally unbelievable. I mean, we're movie people, so we don't usually have signing sessions outside movies. So that's different. I mean, we used to meeting the audience in cinemas, but that's a totally different vibe, man. They don't usually headbang in movie theaters. So I mean, this is gonna be wild when it opens. So this was insane. I love it. Did you love it?
I love it too. We just be able to have make eye contact and shake hands and say okay, and they get to say a couple of words to. It's just beautiful.
I'm not very well versed in like the music industry, but how was it to like an unscripted audience just flocking in?
I mean, we never took that for granted when we thought it was gonna be like 20 people maybe, so we played really early. But it's all the magic of Jake E and his team's songs, because
Oh yeah.
those
So the songs are really good and they're working.
we didn't write the songs. We contributed some of the themes and stuff, but it's Jake, Christopher Borg, and Felix Borg. Those are the real heroes of this, because they made all this music together, and yeah, those are the real rock stars. But we just take all the credit.
Yeah. Shout out to Jakey and Christopher Borg and Felix Borg, because the songs are godly. They're metal gods, and Jake pushed me to the limits, laying down the vocals. Jake is wow, I love him. I love the man. He's amazing. Jakey, I love you.
Yeah, and that's it. That's how it started, really, because J.K. from Amaranth and Syra that wrote all their best songs. I mean, getting to work with someone like that, and I love the band. And now just incorporating our stuff into his music and like creating something that kids in the 80s in a small town in Sweden wrote out all the like cliches of what they thought metal was in the 80s and just bring that to life. So yeah.
What's the one cliche you were like, I have to bring this into the movie? Like the one cliche that you just couldn't let go? Do you have like a specific cliche you just couldn't let go and you were like, I have to bring this into the movie?
A specific cliche. I mean, he lives in a dragon trailer. So I don't know if that's a cliche, but I had to do that. That was like the first instinct, and no, just in the lyrics, we had to have brothers of metal, and we had to be dragon riders in the sky. So those are the things I wanted, really.
Well, I think the biggest cliche of the movie is the dream. I think a lot of people can relate to it. You know, you're playing in a band, and everyone you start as a kid and you dream about making it big. That's the main cliche.
Yeah. So you're kind of you're kind of following this movie to also like only have this one last tour, one and only tour.
Yeah, so yeah, the same thing there. Like art mimics the real life for us. So, I mean, we become the reality of the movie in a sense, which is really weird. But I love when, if you're open to it, your life can become a movie. So just follow that dream, man.
Yeah. In many ways, no, honestly, I put my heart and soul in this movie. Because this movie, the script you wrote is magic. And it has so much of me in it. And, oh God, it's a dream come true. I can't talk because I get emotional.
And you said it all. So yeah.
Both as musicians and as actors, what's the one advice you would give the younger generation who are aspiring to be somewhere where you are today?
Learn to play an instrument. I think that's gonna be a rarity in the future with all the AI shit and all that. So really, sit in your room, learn the guitar, learn another instrument, learn how to sing for real, because there won't be many real musicians left out there. So there won't be much competition, because we want real stuff.
It's a very interesting and very
But you know how to play better than me.
Yeah, but most of all, play together with some other people. Don't
Say the best things.
Well, I don't know. But even though you won't make it become a professional musician, you know the interaction with other people. That's what's life about. It's about, I think. Yeah.
And that's really the core of the film. It's not about the success. It's about creating something together. It doesn't have to be filling arenas. It doesn't have to be best-selling albums. It's just making something together, because that will give you a lot in your life. But you can always have that goal.
Just being creative is a thing also. Together. Because you can be creative on your own, but in a group with different minds, different perspectives, something happens. And that's magic.
And we're of course living in times where there's a lot of social media. There are lots of opinions from left to right, this and that. You know, people are on this and that. The spectrum of people having very many opinions. But at the end of the day, nothing counts more than your heart. You have to listen to yourself. It's a cliche, but it's true. The brain is great as a tool, but the deeper wisdom is in your heart, and you need to trust yourself, find yourself. You can listen to others, of course you can. You can take inspiration from others. You can listen to opinions. But at the end of the day, what do you feel at the deepest level of your own heart and soul? That truly is what matters. If you're strange, at least you're you. No one else is. You have to find your unique self.
What's the one advice you would give to your younger self?
Just fucking do it the way you did it, man. And I always looked at my life as I was like dying in a bed and like, what would that fucker be proud of? Or the last thing I want to do is lay there and say, oh, why didn't I jump? Why didn't I take a chance? So now, just do what you're doing, man.
At times, say yes more.
Don't let fear govern your life. There's so much more than you think you are. Never let fear govern your life.
Get a real job.
What you drink? Yes.
That's the opposite of what most people say.
Like I said, he's the smart one.
Thank you so much, Metal Dragons. And guys, make sure to keep an eye out for We Are the Metal Dragon movie out in Sweden in September, right?
25 September. We will rock you like Kommander rocks the fucking world!